Europe was once a land of grand castles, noble knights, and powerful monarchs. The continent was shaken by a mighty conflict known as the War of Spanish Succession, a struggle that would shape the future of nations. Our story begins with the death of King Charles II of Spain in 1700. King Charles left no heir, meaning no clear Spanish succession. This sparked a fierce contest for the Spanish throne. The main contenders were Philip, Duke of Anjou, grandson of the mighty King Louis XIV of France, and Charles, Archduke of Austria, backed by the Holy Roman Emperor. The stakes were high, for whoever ruled Spain would control vast territories and resources. Louis XIV was determined to see his grandson, Philip, crowned as King of Spain. He was a formidable monarch, known for his lavish court at Versailles and his ambition to expand French influence across Europe. On the other side stood the Grand Alliance, a coalition of nations including England, the Dutch Republic, and Austria, united to prevent France from becoming too powerful. Leading the English forces was the legendary Duke of Marlborough, John Churchill, the great-great-great-great-grandfather of Winston Churchill. Churchill was a brilliant strategist, known for his charismatic leadership and tactical genius. Alongside him was Prince Eugene of Savoy, a fierce and cunning commander fighting for the Austrian cause. Together, they formed a dynamic duo that would change the course of history. The first major clash came at the Battle of Blenheim in 1704. Churchill and Eugene led their troops into a fierce battle against the Franco-Bavarian army. With cunning tactics and relentless bravery, they secured a decisive victory, shattering the myth of French invincibility and proving that the Grand Alliance was a force to be reckoned with. As the war continued, tales of heroic soldiers swept across Europe. One such story was the Siege of Barcelona in 1705. The city was a hotbed of intrigue and espionage. Catalan rebels, inspired by the promise of freedom, joined forces with the Allies to fight against Philip's rule. The siege was a turning point, showing the spirit of resistance. In the midst of battles and sieges, there were moments of high drama. The daring cavalry charge at the Battle of Ramillies in 1706, where Churchill's bold maneuvers sent the French army into disarray. Picture the tense standoff at the Battle of Oudenarde in 1708, where quick thinking and audacious attacks led to another stunning Allied victory. However, the war wasn't just fought on the battlefield. Diplomacy played a crucial role. Behind the scenes, secret negotiations and shifting alliances added layers of intrigue to the conflict. Queen Anne of England and her ministers, along with the cunning Dutch diplomat Anthony Heinsius, worked tirelessly to keep the Grand Alliance united and strong. The climax of our tale comes with the Treaty of Utrecht in 1713. Exhausted by years of fighting, the warring nations finally sought peace. The treaty was a patchwork of agreements that redrew the map of Europe. Philip V was recognized as King of Spain, but he had to renounce any claim to the French throne, ensuring a balance of power. The War of Spanish Succession was over, but its legacy endured. It had been a saga of ambition, bravery, and diplomacy, with larger-than-life characters whose actions shaped the destiny of nations. And so, dear readers, remember this tale of grand battles and heroic deeds, a story of how Europe was forever changed by the clash of mighty empires.